welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm just going to do a kitchen reset because it is time to buy groceries yet again. So I'm gonna get my kitchen clean, get it all prepped, get the fridge cleaned out, which is much needed, and then sit down and look at my themes for the week and menu plan so that I can go grocery shopping. So if you're here for it, let's do it. So planning this week's menu, I was anticipating on not eating out at all this week. I really wanted to save money, but my husband just kind of surprised us on a whim last night because we had to go to guitar. We had to take cash for his next round of shots since he's so small. And so it was just kind of busy. So he decided to eat out so we didn't have to do any dishes or clean. And that was such a special treat, such a blessing. So what I was planning for last night, I am just going to shift it to tomorrow. So that's one I already have down. And then since I have the themes, on Saturday is my Italian theme, and something that we haven't had in a really long time and that my husband loves is lasagna. And I make a huge batch of homemade spaghetti sauce, and I love making it because it's really affordable to make and it makes a ton, and I can just store it in mason jars and just pull it out when I'm wanting to make something. It takes like 6 to 8 hours to make. It just kind of like sits on your stove, but it is so good. And so I think what I'm gonna do is use that as like the base for a lasagna, and I know that he will love that. And so that's 2 meals right there that I already have knocked off. For Friday, we are going to do a game night with some friends, and I'm really looking forward to that. But I'm going to plan with her on what we are going to do for dinner, so I'm not quite sure yet on that, and I'll probably leave that blank until we kind of come up with a plan and get something. I know we'll both contribute things to that, so we'll just have to see what Friday night holds. Okay, I think I have most of my menu planned out. So Monday I do breakfast, Tuesday Taco Tuesday, Wednesday I do Asian, Thursday some form of American, Friday we usually are gonna do some type of like appetizer type style, but I still wanna check with her and see what she wants to do. Saturday is Italian and Sunday is Mexican or American. I feel like that's just kind of what we fluctuate through the most. So for us, I have Saturday planned for the brat pasta, salad, and I'll make some homemade bread, and we didn't eat that last night, so we will shift that to tomorrow. Sunday, I think I'm just gonna make a whole chicken because I still have 2 whole chickens that I got from Costco, and I'm running out of chicken broth, so I think I will use the whole chicken. I can make my chicken broth also and get that stored in my mason jars for later use. But I can do the whole chicken. I can make some mashed potatoes, like a gravy, and maybe some homemade bread with that as well. And then I can use the rest of that meat from that whole chicken, and we can make taquitos. And we haven't had those in a while. We were getting in like a pretty good kick of having those, so I kind of stopped that and kind of switched things up. So I think it's safe to bring that back now, make some taquitos, do some Mexican rice and some guacamole. And then Wednesday, I skipped this last week, which was the Bang Bang chicken. And my family just really loves the Bang Bang chicken. I tried an orange chicken and everybody loved it except for my husband. My kids loved it. My husband said he's just not a big orange chicken fan. So I think this week I'm just gonna circle back to the Bang Bang chicken and rice, and then maybe I'll make some wontons too, because we haven't had those in a while. And I had actually bought the wrappers a while back and never ended up using them because I ran out of time. So maybe I can incorporate them here. Thursday will just kind of be like the free night or like a leftover night or kind of self-serve night since my husband will be on shift. Friday, I'll talk with my best friend about game night. And then Saturday, I have all that spaghetti sauce that I need to use up. So I will make a lasagna and a salad and some homemade bread. I think this is the fastest I have menu planned in a really long time. Probably the hardest off of this is gonna be coordinating with my bestie for game night on what we're gonna have. But I am going to go through here, make sure if there are things that I need, go ahead and write that down because I'm probably gonna make another trip to Aldi, and my kids killed the fruit this time, so I feel like I need to stock up on it. Except sometimes when I stock up on it, then they do the opposite and they just don't eat it at all. All right, so now that I've kind of like, I made my list, there was one thing that I think I wanted to pick up from Target, and that was a metal wire basket of sorts. So I feel like we've been I have a fruit bowl in the middle of our dining table, and I feel like that is what has contributed to eating so much fruit, as it's right in front of our faces since we homeschool. It's on the table, everybody can see it, we can just easily grab it while we're doing some work. But as far as like onions, potatoes, like things like that, I don't want them in that same bowl, and I want them put away, not on my counter. I don't love having a ton of stuff on my counter, but we're not ready for a kitchen renovation just yet. My dog scared himself. So I really wanted a wire basket to put in the pantry, or not the pantry, my cabinets, because I don't have a pantry. I will one day, and that'll be for a future video. But for right now, I have these cabinets, and they're older cabinets, so the shelves are a little different. But anyway, I just went and measured, and I'll show you. This is the little basket from Target. It looks like it's $15. I'm gonna just purchase one and see what that looks like and see how that does. If I need another one, I'll order another one. Feeling much better now that the kitchen is clean, the appliances are wiped down. I do have some eggs boiling on the stove, so I can have those for later in the week. But now I feel like I can go grocery shopping so that I can bring home the groceries, put everything on the counter, and I'm not trying to move mess around while I'm unpacking the groceries. I did not get to the inside of the fridge or the inside of the stove. I'll save that for another day. Today is not the day. It's getting late in the afternoon, so I want to go ahead and go to Aldi. This is everything that we got today. I definitely grabbed more items that were not necessary and not on my list. The kids were with me, and I just struggle with this. So they were with me. We got extra things, but I know it will get eaten, so I'm gonna start over here. Saw this pizza and went ahead and picked this up. So again, I like grabbing some things like this when we have the urge to eat out. So if I don't feel like cooking, I know that we can just throw this in the oven and done. Did get some chips for their lunches for this week. Got another salad kit to go with the lasagna we are going to have. Got this pizza cookie. We have had this before, and it is good. We've never tried the cheese bread, so we're gonna try that out one time. These again are my favorite eggs, and corn tortillas for the taquitos. Got some Irish butter, avocado cheese because we'll need that for the lasagna. Got some junky food, so brownies will either make that. I'm thinking maybe this will be something that I'll take over on Valentine's Day for the game night. M&Ms, we usually always have these on hand, and popcorn kind of go hand in hand with that. Baking soda. Usually I get the giant bag from Costco, but I'm not ready to go to Costco yet, so I just grabbed another one of these, and I clean with this often. Lasagna noodles. We went through this whole bag in a matter of a few days, so I got some more of those. Chicken broth. I am going to be making that chicken, and I will have a bunch of broth, but I like to keep some on hand too. Did grab another ground beef to keep on hand, some more grapes. These cheese sticks, I got 2 of them this time. They were really good, but there are not hardly any in there. So I grabbed a couple more. The girls went through this really fast, so I picked up 2 this week. More limes for taco night. Riley really wanted, she loves a cheese Danish, so we got this, and Chloe wanted these little cupcakes, so that was additional too. Bag of potatoes for mashed potatoes I'll be making. Avocados for the guacamole. The girls wanted some mangoes, bananas, queso fresco for, again, taquitos. This is the coffee creamer I like. My husband likes it too, so I got another one of those. Got some more chicken nuggets. I know I still have some from last week, but I wanted to go ahead and get another bag so that we just have it on hand. And she's already opened it. Takis. Again, this was not on my list, but that is everything here. Now I gotta put it all away. Okay, things are put up, put away. I actually took all the pizza and chicken nuggets and mozzarella sticks and put it out in our garage in the other freezer. So it's out there. Maybe we have it for a rainy day or when we're feeling like pizza or something like that. But I kind of want to just stick to our menu this week. And our budget, or what I spent, shall I say, at Aldi was $112.66. That is how much all of that cost. I'm kicking myself for not grabbing more vegetables. I really wanted to have like a veggie tray, and I already have carrots so I can cut those up, but I was looking at the broccoli and I should have just grabbed some with some ranch, and then it's also good for kind of like our lunches like during the week during school, because I already have crackers, salami, cheese. I try to just buy a block and cut that up, and those are just good sides for that. I also didn't get everything there per usual. Like, I pretty much know going to Aldi, I'm not gonna get everything there. So I will do a Walmart order. I don't plan on taking my children to Walmart. I will just do a pickup order, hold myself accountable and stick to the plan. But all of that stuff for $112, I still think that was a really good deal. I just bought more processed stuff than I would like, but again, it's there, it's on hand, it's good if you're in a pinch. Just grab it, the price is right. I did also order that basket from Target, so I will be putting all of like the potatoes and onions and things like that in there. Forgot to do was to write it down, write what you're having for dinner down. My kids did so good this week. My husband was like, hey, what are we having for dinner? And the girls would be like, we're having whatever, because they read it here. I suggest getting one of these and keeping it on the fridge for your sanity. Came over to my computer to go ahead and just kind of show you guys my Walmart order. So I'm gonna get some yogurt. Tried some other yogurt at Aldi, and this is just the one that we like. And salami, a couple packages of those. Usually we get the really small ones so we can put them on crackers, but it doesn't look like they have those. Another onion just to be safe. Celery for the chicken broth I'm going to be making, and we could use it for the veggie tray. Some cherry tomatoes for the veggie tray, sweet peppers for the veggie tray, cabbage, red onion. I don't like to buy a huge bag of these at Aldi's because I only use them in like guac. Green onions, breakfast sausage, the sweet sauce for the Bing Bing chicken, and that is it. And it looks like we're gonna be right at about $40. I'm okay with that since my budget is $200 for the week, but I could have got some of these items at Aldi and was just kind of thrown off today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please consider giving it a like and subscribing. I think I'm gonna do this every week, and it just kind of helps keep me accountable for what I am spending. And I'm also trying to film me cooking the dinners and posting that over on Instagram. So if you are not following me over there, please make sure and go do that so you can see how all of this comes together. I would love to know what you guys are going to be cooking up, or what some of your favorite meals are. I would love to start a comment thread down below. Until next time, guys. Bye.